Now, again, this is, for some reason, this is difficult. All right, so I really gave it some extra practice, all right, to see if everything is okay. So we'll just go through about half of it, and then the other half will be homework. Now, starting off, it says find the circumference of a circle with a diameter that is 18 yards. So the first thing you need to do is, I'm hoping you can tell me what the circumference formula is, because you keep writing it. All right, you shouldn't need a formula sheet for that. What is it?
5 times the diameter.
Yeah, so right now we're just going to write circumference is equal to pi times the diameter. Okay. Then the diameter they're telling us is 18, right? So that is not difficult. So everybody's doing pi times 18. And then we're going to 3 decimal places, remember. 56.549 yards. Anybody else? Anybody else with 56.549 yards? Anybody else have any trouble with that? Okay. Now, number 2 is just a little bit different, because this time they give us the what? They give us the radius. All right, so I personally like the formula pi times the diameter, right? But you can also do 2 pi r. It just depends on your preference. So again, the circumference is equal to pi times the diameter. But they're telling us the radius is 4. If the radius is 4, then the diameter would be what? The diameter would be 8. All right, so again, this is not the hard part, obviously. Circumference equals pi times 8, and then everybody's going to tell me it's about, to 3 decimal places, what? 25.133, and then we would say meters. All right, now this is the one where I feel like it's a little bit tricky for kids. So I want everybody to try to read number 3. And I want to see if you can come up with that answer. All right. Now, again, I think drawing something is important. Right now, I know most of you know kind of what the home plate looks like. All right. The home plate is just a pentagon. Looks something like that. And in this picture, they're telling you that for whatever reason, it's 48 inches wide. Now you have a ball that is a radius, that has a radius of 3 inches. Now what I'm trying to tell you is, look at the softball right now, which I like I said, I'm not understanding why this is tricky. So I'm trying to make sure if you're having trouble, you can tell me.
The radius is 3 inches.
Yeah, isn't that what it says? The radius is 3 inches, right? Did you agree with my figure then? Okay, so please look up now. All right. If I roll the ball, all right, and I'm literally going to roll the ball 1 time around. So as I'm rolling it, there's 1 time. I just rolled it 1 time. The question is, how far did it go? How far did it go? You're not answering my question, right? I don't care what the answer is. I want you guys to answer my question. How far did it go? The circumference. That's right. From here to here. Thank you very much. It rolled the circumference. it rolled the circumference. So if you imagine a ball is being rolled one complete time, all right, how far did this softball travel in one rotation? But I want to know what it is. 25 point what? It's about 25.133 inches. I'm not sure if I agree with that. Does anybody else agree with that?
Well, that's a circumference, right? So it's
Pi times the diameter. Yes, I want everybody to do pi times the diameter. So it would be pi times 6. What did you get?
I got
18.845 inches. So okay, I'm not arguing with you. I don't really care because you're going to use the information. But what I'm asking for is, Logan, are you happy with that? Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I just want to know. Riley, do you understand that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. What about you, kiddo? I like your drawing. All right. I think it's important to draw things out. Your brain understands what you're doing. It's not memorization. You're thinking, you're learning to think, right? If you don't practice, it's going to be difficult. All right. What? What am I supposed to do? I don't care. Go take care of business, but hurry, 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 hurry. All right. Ethan, are you okay with this? So the ball travels 18.849 inches every time it goes around. Brennan, how are you doing back there? I don't understand that. What? Are you okay?
Yeah.
No, I'm asking you understand. I'm not mad. I'm just saying, do you understand?
Yeah.
Good. All right. Evan, are things, you understand what I'm doing, right?
Yep.
Okay. So listen, one last thing now. Obviously, this is not drawn to scale. The softball is a lot smaller than the home plate. All right. So the question is, how many times could the ball roll across home plate? And that would be what? Now, you understand what I'm saying about, please tell me the answers, right? Because again, we're walking through this right now. All right. So again, tell me again what it was. 2.546 times. All right. And no, I don't even want to round it. I don't even care. I want that answer. All right. I want you to understand it goes around about 2.5 times. Now, how do we get that is the question. Tell us. Right. You do 48 divided by the circumference. That's what you're doing. 48 divided by the circumference. Now, Josh, you're okay with that, right? Yeah. Brennan, how are you with that? Does that make sense? I'm going to tell you right now. You can tell me. Okay, good. And then you're next. Go. What? So basically what I'm showing you now is I'm trying to take this ball and I'm trying to roll it across here. You hear me? Yeah. So when I roll it across here, yeah, there you go. You took this distance across and you divided it by the circumference. That tells you how many times. All right. So again, that's not a bad thing. Your distance divided by the circumference equals the rotations. Now, do I want you to memorize that? No, I don't. I want you to say that makes perfectly good sense. That's what I want. Now, how hard is that? Very, very hard, actually. It's very hard. Most kids have no idea what we're talking about. All right. Now, Ethan, are you comfortable with that information? You sure? I want you to talk to me now if you don't know something. You can ask me a question. What? Oh, so you're good now, right? Okay. All right. Now, I'm listening. Good.
One like that gonna be on the test?
Everything on here is on the test. All right, everything. All right, that's why I'm saying it's important. We've spent extra time. Okay, so Ethan, read number 4.
Circumference will probably pizza about 36 inches versus the diameter.
Okay, so let's draw a pizza. All right, there's my pizza. And it says the distance around is about 38.6 inches. Do you agree with that? My question to you is, how in the world am I supposed to draw or to figure out what the diameter is? Bless you. Yay, wow. That's what we should be doing every day. Pay attention. You just knocked it out, easy. Exactly, because the circumference is pi times d. 38.6 is the circumference, so pi times d. I couldn't have said it better myself. You just divide by pi. Wow, 12.286 is in fact approximately what the diameter is. And we would say that is, of course, is inches. So 12.286 inches. Wow. Ethan, great. I think that's right. I didn't do the math.
It is, and do you verify rounding up?
Now, you know I don't care about rounding. It's just tedious to me. All right. That's what I'm saying. If you did 12.29 or if you did 12.3,
And
show your work tells me you're good. What?
like, if you want to find the radius, you divide by 12.
Yeah, that's right. And if I said, okay, what's the radius of the pizza? You would then do what? You just divide it by 2. That's it. All right. It sounds like I'm making some progress here. Josh, you got any questions or are you good? All right. Okay. Now, this one was super annoying. Josh, I'm going to let you lead the charge. Go.
Cars on James bus 4 has a radius of 11 inches.
So stop there. So I'm just drawing me a tire and I'm drawing a radius of 11. Okay. Continue.
How far will James travel if he pedals his bicycle so that the tires complete 54 revolutions?
So what are we doing? I want a great explanation. Go.
Is it a revolution, 1 rotation?
Yep. So what do I need to do?
Find
Find the
the circumference.
circumference. How do I do that?
Pi times 11.
What?
Pi times 22.
Circumference equals pi times 22, which is approximately, tell me,
69.115.
115.
Yes.
And then that would be how many units?
Inches.
Right? Okay, so now what?
Distance divided by circumference equals the revolution.
Was that what we're doing? Think about it. You're on your little bike. All right? You visualizing this? You're on your bike. You start to pedal. The tire goes around 50 times. How far down the road are you? Don't tell him. Anybody. What?
3,100.
Well, I thought we were dividing. Why all of a sudden we get 3? What are you talking about? 3? How'd you do that?
Because I'm going down the road instead of trying to figure out.
That's exactly what I want to hear you say. You're trying to find out the distance that you traveled. So what am I doing to 69.115?
Divided by times 50.
Times 50. That's right. Because one tire can go down the road 69.115 inches. So tell me what that is, please.
3,455.75.
What? Inches, right?
Yes.
Now, I don't really like that in inches. So what if I said, well, how many feet is that? What would I do, Josh? If I said, how many feet is that? I don't like inches.
287
How did you do that?
divided by 12.
Yes, everybody divide that by 12. And tell me what that is again?
287.979.
Beautiful. All right, now listen, I just think everybody should understand that, honestly. I just think everybody should be smart enough to think about like that. All right, now when you take the test, the problems are going to be on there mixed up. All right, so if you're having troubles, you got to tell me. Does everybody make sense? Does that make sense, everybody?
I have a question.
Yes, what?
Where did you get the divided by 12?
Well, because I just said I don't want it in inches, I want it in feet to make it harder.
Oh,
Right, I just added that in because I wanted to see if Josh was smart. Right, you see what I'm saying?
yeah.
Right, well, I just divided by 12. This is the answer right here. The 3,455 is the answer, but I wanted to see if Josh could think a little bit more. All right, tell me.
Would that also be the answer?
Well, no, the answer is the highlighted green.
But could that be the answer?
The 287 is a great answer.
So it could work?
Yeah, right, but it doesn't say convert it to feet, right? I feel like going back on the test and say convert it to feet, but I'm probably not. Okay, even though it's a good thing to know. All right, that was very nice, very nice. All right, so I'm happy. Ethan, you've been good today. You still understanding me, right? You're gonna ask me a question when you don't understand something, right? All right, here we go. Find the area of a circle with a radius of 21. I want Jackson. What am I doing?
Pi times the root squared.
How did you know that? Because that's the what?
That's the formula.
That's the formula. A equals pi r squared equals pi times 21 squared. Tell me.
1,385.44
Inches what?
squared.
Yeah, you measure area with squares. Make sure that unit's in there. Okay. Let me hear it, Miss Pancholi. What am I doing on number 7? No stuttering. I want perfection here out of you. Explain it.
Find the area of a circle with a diameter of 9.8.
So what am I doing?
The area is equal to pi times, can't you do diameter? Pi times
You're asking me a question. I'm asking you how to solve the problem. What's the formula for area of a circle? Let's start with that.
pi times the radius squared.
Okay. So what do you think I should use in here? The diameter or the radius?
Radius.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So what's the radius?
9.9.
That's correct. So now what do I do?
U is equal to pi times 9.9 squared. Plus
307.9 what?
307
And then what units?
yards.
What units?
Yards.
What units? I said you were wrong. I just was trying to be nice. How do you measure area, kiddo? Tell her.
Here.
Square yards.
Yeah,
You
it's
measure
oh, yeah.
area with squares.
I knew that.
Come on, smack yourself on the face and say, wake up, kiddo. This is square yards. We're talking about area. All right, come on, that's important. Area is measured in squares. Area is measured in squares, but that was good. You converted the diameter to the radius. You understand the diameter and radius, you can't interchange them on the letters.
Yeah.
All righty. So now, Brennan. Oh, I see you jumping back there. You must not be working on math.
I am.
Show me your iPad. All right, you got lucky. All right, how do I find the area if I have the circumference, smarty pants? Okay is not a correct response. What am I doing here? Don't make Logan come to the rescue here. Do not make Logan come to the rescue. What am I doing, Brennan? Divided by what? Wow, I'm impressed. Divided by pi. Thank you very much. The circumference equals pi times d. 37.699 equals pi times d. And Brennan actually said something correct today. Let's put that down, all right, in our notes, please. So diameter was about what, Brennan? Oh, you don't have a calculator. I forgot. Sorry. All right, well, let's get, what are we waiting on? 37.699 divided by pi. You having trouble hitting the numbers on the key?
Yeah.
Keys on the number, whatever I'm trying to say. What is that?
3.141.
Say it again, please.
3.141.
What?
He has 5.
You forgot to hit the, it might help if you hit the equal button. All right. What is 11.999? And that would be inches. Now, if it's 11.999, might as well call it what? Might as well call it 12. So the diameter is 12 inches. Now, how do I find the area? Shh. Feels good to be smart, doesn't it? What's the radius? Wow. Final answer. What are the units? Wow. See that, Miss Pancholi? See how he called that out? Inches squared. All right. Thank you, Brennan. That was actually very good too. Very, very good. All right. Now, again, what I want to do is I want everyone now to finish up on your own. All right. I got you started. All right. The homework is to finish. All right. The homework is to finish all the way up to 23. And tomorrow we'll finish going over it. I'm supposed to care, but guess what? I don't. All right. I'm supposed to care. They tell me that for some reason. Oh, I know I'm supposed to care. You're tired. That's why you're not wasting time. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, I play favorites. All right. Get busy then. Don't waste time. All right, Evan. All right, I want you to finish it up for homework, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow, buddy. Get
See you
to work.
tomorrow. Have a great day.
You too, man.